Hello there gamers, I am Drakov, I play Salmon Run a lot, and today on Daily Salmons we have one of the nicest grounds rotations probably. I always know how intimidating this map can be, but this weapon set just so well rounded. Just look at this. It has two things that can hit multiple targets, it has two things with range, it can hold the R a lot, well not with the bucket I guess. Yeah, but yeah, holding the R is nice I guess. I don't know, I'm sure I forgot something. And let's go through the weapons anyway. First up we have the Trace Slasher, a lightweight weapon which will certainly come in handy on a big map like this. 500 damage in every hit. When facing lessers you wanna shoot over them instead of right at them so you can hit multiple. Especially helpful when you have like groups of cohacks, so you just do this. The smaller ones it's obviously easier to hit multiple. And then unlike the slasher that we had the other day, this does have fall off, so if you do it from high ground you might often do an additional shot. And multiple if you're like trying to hit big HP targets. I think on this map it shouldn't come up like too often, but it definitely will come up when you are like on the main platform and hitting things that are under the low tide ledge, for example. It's anyway like not too bad. It's just a thing that happens. Ink efficiency is also good on this, and it's probably the best painter we have in the set, honestly, along with the splatter shot. If there's one weakness in the set, it has to be like paint, and then when it comes to actual bosses, like Scrapper is probably one of the more annoying ones, which just tells you how good the set is. It does answer stingers, it does answer fish sticks. It of course also does answer Scrappers, but Range Blaster and Trace Slasher would really prefer to not get harassed by them too much. So whenever you see one standing somewhere, don't miss windows to kill them, pretty much. Then everything will be fine. Right, anyway, that is all I have to say about Trace Slasher. Next up, Splatter Shot, the weapon that this whole game is balanced around, it will never be bad. Just normal things really. Shots jumps, 2 shots small fries. Which makes it not as efficient as a certain other one is for sure. But still alright, and certainly has decent kill time for big HP targets. And building range as well. Then one thing to watch out for lessers, like do not walk forward into them with this. You're just gonna die when you do that. Due to like be standing still when there are too many of them, are walking back rather, so they like in line and walk straight into your fire as they die. As in you kill one and then are immediately hitting the next one to not waste any shots. Yeah, I've mentioned this before, so I'm just repeating it here again in case this is the first episode you're watching, you never know. Range Blaster, this is the one difficult weapon that we have in this set. There's a lot of startup and lag, so you do need to do some planning for shots when doing this. The movement and everything. Yeah, just remove the paint here. The paint itself is definitely not good for capping zones or anything. It's decent enough for getting itself moving, as long as you can avoid, you know, the fish sticks and the things that might be painting right under you. Or of course, stinger lasers, gotta be careful there. Anyway, damage numbers, that can be knocked out with 2 indirects. Directs also work, you're just not on that. It doesn't really matter there. Cohacks, direct plus indirect. That has the nice side effect that when you're facing 2 cohacks at the same time, you direct the one, you direct the other, then they're both dead. Of course I cannot show it here, the chum is literally too far away for the blast to hit the cohack next to it. And normally they will be closer in game and You can just hit one, then hit the other, and then they'll both be gone. Along with possibly some smaller lasers around them. So that is really nice. That is one of the reasons why I do happen to like the Range Blaster more than the Vanilla Blaster in this game, honestly. Another thing, the comparison is... like, with the animations itself, the Range Blaster is obviously slower. I believe the DPS is ever so slightly higher because it did more damage per shot. 500 HP bosses, you actually two-shot them. The Vanilla Blaster cannot do that, it needs 3 shots. Which 2 must be directs at least. It's just 2 directs and you're done. That's actually a rather fast killing time probably, in comparison to many other weapons. Fish sticks, you can actually one-shot them when they're still in mid-air. And to hit like roughly the middle of them, like, not the wall, but right above the wall. It's hard to explain, and it's especially hard to get. Yeah, that is possible, and when they're on the ground, chances are you're probably 3-shotting them. So don't need to good planning there. Really infuriating, I cannot show it in the testing range. Easy to get it wrong. That is definitely something to watch out for. You definitely do not want to be looking at the sky for too long with a Range Blaster, because you are just gonna get eaten by moss or other things that are attacking you on the ground and that you are just not seeing too easily. Very dangerous. Although that's dangerous. Right, and finally, we have the .69 gal. Completely busted shooter. Has range, it has DPS. That is really all that needs. The strafe speed is rather low, so be careful with that. Like, what you can do is swimming and jumping out of squid/up to farm for mobility. But you do not wanna be jumping too much, of course, because you see there's a lot of RNG with this. And as long as you're mostly standing on the ground while firing, the RNG will basically not matter too much. Small frays are the only enemies where you will get wrecked by the RNG. Do one-shot them, which is nice, but generally try to avoid small frays to the best of your ability still. Like, just leave them up, bomb them, swim away and stuff like that. You can of course do the defensive bombs with every other weapon as well. Give a splatter shot. Yeah, small frays are definitely not your strong suit, and bombs, you do kill them 2 shots, but with quite some overkill. Mainly focus big targets and bosses, especially steelheads and stingers. So one-shot stinger pods, because see, that is way more than 60 damage even. Yeah, if Sploosh wouldn't exist, this would obviously be the best shooter in the game. Definitely the best long-range shooter in the game. Right, that is all about the weapons. And some games. And if you do happen to be liking all of this stuff, like the guides, the gameplay, or all of it or anything, I'd always appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends that this exists, as you know, I'm trying to help make us all get better at the game. Right, and then we have a game. Oh, Japanese name already, and I cannot quite read it just yet. I have actually recently started learning the symbols. Like, give me a week or so and I'll be able to read, like, at least one per game. I say only one because they're only visible for such a short time, and it's gonna take practice, of course, to read them fast enough. Yeah, I've started learning that for funsies. What else spawned? Yeah, Drizzler. Died. We go, great. I'll leave that definitely. Oh nice, range blaster got that, that is better. I only hit the turret with one shot fortunately, because I saw they were there. If I hit it with 2 shots I'm gonna deny that kill and I do not wanna do that. Okay, this eel here, it's red, I'll kill it early. Defensive bomb there and get out. I've seen him now, where is it? It's not following me, it would have been here by now. Ah, missed some shots there. So just woke up, so just my shot game. Just not apologize. The other thing is English is also not my native language. Shoot. Out of that. I cannot stand anywhere safely. Ah. That was quite the awakening. I'm barely awake, I guess, still. So I've slept for more than 10 hours. Okay, it's not rush. Appreciate that so much. Silly spark shot there. Spark shot that is. I do not usually mention them in the testing range because I personally do not really make use of them. Just a nuisance when they happen, but I'm never actually trying to hit the ground. However, they do have some useful thresholds too. Yes, I believe they do one-shot small fresh still for the ranged blaster. Not sure if anything else. I'll do the thing right here. Combos. Look at that. Ranged blaster melts Cohozuna. Down there again. Quote unquote fall, that was of course intentional with the wall jump. Like an additional egg fast. Yeah, it needs to be safe down there, especially for a low weapon like this. Anyway, the range blaster does fit really nicely into the set because it's a pretty mobile and flexible set. So that means the weaknesses of the range blaster, they will not be intensified by the weaknesses of other weapons. Because the other thing is range blaster has always been actually decent weapon on grounds, even the odd game. Other stay waves. They're down, not sure where they are. And I wanna finish this job. Okay, nice. I get the timing right there, but survived anyway. Oh, come on! We have quota right here. Oh, there's too much rain. There's rain where I started, there was rain where it knocked me too. But wait, it's wave 3 and I forgot about my specials. I'm so sorry, gamers. I had just the thing for the stingers. Nothing else. Dang it. Well, at least I got carried here, I guess. Wave 2 was only by 1 egg. What happened? I cannot read that Japanese name. There are a few characters that I haven't learned yet. Most of them actually. We will get there. Not learning the language though, don't you worry about that, just the symbols. So they're actually recognizable to me whenever I get to some higher ranks than the starting ranks and find them more often. Because for the last month, they've definitely not been recognizable. It's just some random symbols, usually with 3 gold badges, and always the same banner as well, and that's it. Starting with range blaster. It feels slow, but it's like actually workable. As long as you don't have to do it in the middle of the wave. Direct. Got it anyway. Great. Gonna try to hit the zone with the end of the blast, paint a bit more here. But I definitely should not solo paint thing. Got a big shot. Oh yeah, there it is. Of an even. I might actually reef slide this here. Definitely don't need 2 players at cannon. Ah! That's still alive. I do not have ink for a bomb. One shot the damn stinger. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that can happen a lot with fish sticks and the range blaster. But you have 2 isolated frays. That is really annoying. What's also annoying is that the special in wave 1 at this low rank already, but I mean it is what it is. We definitely got very good value out of that special. Because doing all that with our main weapon, that was not possible at all. The eel was attacking me and running away isn't helping the team there. Reef Slider just allowed me to do all of this pretty handily. Oh, of course, the chump punched me right in there. With a small blast of Tri-Slasher. I only wanted to lower it and leave so it comes closer. So they even kill that, not sure. Okay, can you actually revive people? What the heck? I might use the second reef slider here actually. Because no one is hitting the steer in that position. The thing is, I'll have a shit on the last wave, which will make things a bit nicer. Make the special not much missed. I think with a Trace Slasher that is rare. Yeah, I did throw the Exile, so made it a whole lot more likely. Okay. Okay, we do not know who that evil son might be. Me, might not be me. Okay, it is me. The aggro is just really strange in this game. It's not as easy as in the art game. Always careful there. More than he used to be. Nice Trace Slashers getting through to that. And that. Buster died at basket. I'm getting surrounded here. Okay, nice. So let's get the stinger. Let's also get the eel. Oh, please stop by blocking me. Okay, nice. We killed it. That. Another stinger. Is someone going? No. Oh, they died on the way there. There's some confusion right there. Cannot stay here. Respawns. I am super weak. Equota's in, nice. So much miscoordination that wave. Oh no! I believe there were a lot of aggro switches at the same time. It's really scary. Restful morning. We did get a top 5% gamer here from the big run. Yeah, just like with the 9 badges or the HLM badges. Still cannot trust them. They'll make things really easy. I've literally lost with HLM badge gamer at 40 before. It's possible. And for those who... Oh, never mind, we already got a game. I'll say it. Game. Rotate, I did not miss it. Make use of the fact that Trace Slash is actually fairly fast at painting that well. A fun fact, you cannot tank a mouse with an armor, it's an insta-kill always. But with this armor anyway, with the Booyah armor you can, but you need to be literally at full health. just did, I don't know, maybe 300 damage or something. Pretty big number. Nice. Probably wouldn't be able to hit it alone there. Remaining vigilant. The LSS around that too. Anyway, this is a really smooth flow tide. Got too many statics here, that obviously helped. Just hit that there too. Ah. Brought the bomb there too a little bit faster. Oh man, this game feels so freaking intense right now. Last few days I've had like the headache of the century. I still have it, I should say. That's really hard. Here's high tide. Hit that here. Now I can for sure. Died. Yeah. Someone was really greedy for an egg there. Nice. Get this, hopefully. The RNG throughout me a bit there, have you seen that? Careful here. Yeah, definitely needs to die. Okay, got the Drizzler, got jumped. This on me. I got it. Whenever you know that an is on you, immediately drop down from the center block. You want to avoid the coil. Just lead it in a way that people can access the tail, especially on high tide. Also ways to 1v1 it for sure. Definitely harder here. But rather not. The way this was also a really solid high tide. It's somewhat of a shoddy start here. We still have twin strikes. A range blaster. Better shot, nice. Another high tide. We wanna try out some range blaster and spawning around high tide though. Bit like it in the old game. Not sure how it will be in this game due to other changes. Of course they made the weapon better, but the wave is a whole lot harder. So you really never know where you're actually doing it. With Elite, of course, it got a whole lot harder as well. Kinda wanna access to that flyfish over there with my ink strike. Did this steal it? Nice, got it. What? How did it not die? There we go. SMR on me possibly. Well, I guess that works. Yeah, the ear's definitely on me. Got it. Because again, I gave them a good path there. Can kill this Drizzler with the turf. Bonus. Oh, nice, we got it. Okay, one egg, one player left. Wait a bit to let them respawn. Really hate taking the great sway, but since I was definitely alone there, it was actually possible. Whenever multiple people are alive, avoid it to the best of your ability. Someone else might have the same idea and then you will trap each other there. Not a good time. Nice Cohozuna as well, let's go. Like that just yet if I actually... I'll ink strike this though. That is German for hurricane, by the way. Nice. Up there. Check this out. Him. Really hit something. And that is not away from the team. I get the one cycle there, but that's fine, just prioritizing safety here. Ah, dang it. I quite have DPS here, but my position is rather weak. Okay, let's go. Took a while there, but eventually we made it. Only 32 minutes and we're already Cohozuna. And we're getting silvers. That is better than the previous rotation that I played. Recorded. On record, but you know, on stream. Instead of YouTube. With 8 and 7 deaths is still... Yeah, this was a good game anyway. With a bonus clear. Game should give us daily rewards if we don't get wave 1 rush or something. We do get wave 1 rush. We have a fighting chance for sure. That isn't too weak at rush. Not too great, but not too weak either. The girl just needs to hit the goldies enough. Then you can manage. Yeah, I'm always gonna hit the goldies no matter what weapon I have anyway. At least a little bit. Best of my ability. Oh, hi, Tight Knight, please don't be rash. Nice, it's Mothership. The rest of them fine too, but definitely not rash. Ugh. What are these guys doing? Can you read that? That is 2 something. Forgot what the second character was. Is that me? Not sure. You know this kind of stuff, you may correct me in the comments. What you would be expecting is like Tsunami, but then again I do not know Japanese vocabulary or stuff. Names from watching enough football and Pokemon and stuff. Like actual names of people. The other thing I've heard is they name themselves a lot after food, presumably. Could read sushi. That's about it. Had some sushi in a while, actually. Someone triggered that to hit in that position and then did absolutely nothing to fight it, other lessers around it. Okay then. Next, low tide. Statics. Okay, got the stinger. Almost died to the exhaust there, probably. Oh yeah, there's some stuff on ducks freshly spawning. Another cyclone grates. This is looking at me. Anyway then. The eels there. And I wanna attack them. On me? Alright, that means the other cannot be on me. That is how we 1v1 that one too. Sort of. But I played it out that we would have had it. Of eels. Do not lag eels, we kill them. Best of our ability. I believe we're actually finding some Japanese players early now because it's the morning here in Europe. It's 11 AM in a few minutes. That is not a very active time normally. Apparently even so on the weekend. And Great's first sight, at least is enough. I wanted to actually stun the scrap as I could, just do myself. One annoying part here with Scrappers and the set is each blaster needs 3 shots to lock it in place. I hit that. Cannot quite kill it, but that's fine. That. And can I again? Oh dang! I missed the direct. Looks scary over there, right? We still need a lot of eggs. Okay, we have the last bosses right now, so if you just speed up this drizzler kill like that, they're not gonna be. Of course, Red then spawns the flyfish. It's really at the very last moment. Anyway, we can handle it because we just cleared the map, cleaned up the map, cleared the map. Same thing. Definitely jet. Oh, that was nice too. Now let me see that name again. I think I read that wrong. In the middle of the game. That is Tsukimi. Not as the cell looks very similar, but it has 1 line less. Yeah, there's definitely a thing with some of these symbols. Some look very similar, but like completely different sounds. Might attack that stick here. My weapon. And you let me less in front of it to block my shots. Coming up. Stopping it there so that it doesn't contest space of teammates. There's a lot of damage at once there. No one's going for that, so I will. Here is threatening teammates. And not one cycle, and bomb at once. Bring in missiles, be careful. Making sure to hit the scrapper a bunch there again to just keep it locked in place. Of course I failed. Alright, there we go. I wanted to keep it locked there until someone is actually able to finish it off. So that you need to reset the stun timer by hitting it over and over. Which is, of course, very nicely doable with shooters. Oh, please don't be rush. Fog is annoying, but it's not rush, so I'll take it, of course. It is not on me. And I'm the closest player, so you see, it's quite jank. When you have never had eel aggro, then if it spawns closest to you, then it will be on you. But if you did, then it's just random. Really weird. But there's a lot of eels. Guess I'm doing it myself. Nice people hitting the drizzler. Hey, do not have enough time. I got one indirect in. Down. Breaker will not revive him. He's not fast enough. Oh, I missed! No! Okay, I got lucky. Safe. Somewhat. Maybe. That was a very scary moment. We need just one additional boss nearby and I'm trapped. Oh, nice. Nice bonk there. Guess I did eventually die. Probably avoidable, but yeah, that was bad movement. Didn't see that bad. Okay. So you really need to be careful to not get yourself mouth painted with a ranged blaster as well, of course. Always try to be keeping your own paint under you. You can kill this for free. Right, this is actually a perfect booyah there. Did I throw the close? Nothing. Yeah, I did. I'm up there, paint well. That. Looks. Big shot is probably the least annoying one, so I'll not prioritize that right now. Now it's two of them though. Fingers. Oh jeez. The herbs. And that's the third. Being a triple big shot. Run basket egg, so there's an eel. Okay, there we go. This was annoying, but we did it. Really the perfect eggs. The only thing that was not the perfect, because the thing I was missing was, I guess, the flyfish. And at the same time, eel at basket. Combination to see. Let's do one more game here. We'll have the nice and usual 6. Okay, we might find another Cohozuna, but of course it's likely. Not have half meter. Yeah, this has been a really nice episode so far, I have to say. What my plan was, apologies to those that expected a Tri-Stringer Sakai episode here. Definitely considered doing that, but then I looked at the rotations again. So this grunts rotation, also the fact that we haven't done runs in a while on Daily Salmons. I felt like that I definitely wanted to do this one instead. Because I will not always pick the best sets. And instead take the real hard set sometimes. Because why not, right? But of those that are my own choice. We do not actually see good grunt sets often. It was a really good opportunity. Then at least Range Blaster is very interesting still. The other thing that is really nice with a set as flexible as this is I can actually put more effort into commentating this stuff nicely. Because I'm not fighting my own weapon all the time. I just place myself behind it as a target. Oh, come on. Okay, there. Okay, there's no one. I'll actually bring that basket. Instead of fighting the big shot that the scrap has there. That too again. This dealer here is a threat. I'll not be able to get the flyfish because I didn't get it. Right there. I'll keep that on me. I should be really close to quota. Okay, what about the big shots? I believe people did something about them. Oh, there's this one still there. Give me the kill count for the golden badge. You? While I'm here, this is a nice wall to paint. to get out of that area, the pressure. Oh, we have whales. Prince of Wales. Whatever the title is, I don't know. God shave the queen, I guess. I'm not hitting this ear somehow. Oh, this is actually a nice combo potential here. Oh, thanks. I do not agree with this, but I'll roll with it. We're just gonna leave with the card to basket soon. Oh, these deaths are really bad. Okay, I'll leave now. Okay, hopefully I got both of these statics. A special to have in this situation. Drizzler there. You can get another one? No, Coke was in the way. Damage on me. Okay, this eel is a problem. Nice, they somehow got that. They're coming out, but I mean it helps. Definitely considering popping my whale there, so I was just gonna wait a bit till I do that eel tail. And the eel tail LA, I guess. Huh. Well, we are probably getting a perfect Daily Salmons here. Love to see it. Get the second one on grounds, I believe. Get another perfect one on, I believe, on the Lunar Sploosh rotation where I got my first 9s in the map. I got a second one in the meantime with a pretty average set that I also really liked. Letter Shot, Liter, Octobrush, and Rapid Blaster. Not to this one too, but it did have Elita. It's sometimes a blessing and sometimes a curse, of course. For the rest, it's like very similar to Long Range Blaster, Shooter. The thing that's good at hitting multiple lasers. We just trade the other shooter for the Lita. Someone wants to get X from over there, they can, but... That and the Range Blaster. Probably in everyone's interest if I blesses. Because this weapon is really good at blesses. Better than Trade Slasher probably. Because of that juicy combo and the big blast radius. But no Cohozuna. Right, that will conclude the gameplay of this episode. Oh my head, man. How did we even get through that? Like getting worse by the minute. Anyway, next rotation we're gonna be doing is, I believe, actually the next rotation. Yeah, it is. Gonna go back to Bay. Weapon set looks nice and simple, I guess. Charger should be good on the map. Shot Pro, of course, I wish would be the 0.69 gal we have here instead. Something else. I mean, it is what it is. Dash is basically a Splattershot clone, so that will be. The Viper, there's a bit of a question mark attached to it. I mean, it's a good weapon for sure, that's mobile as well. But the spacing with it certainly is tricky. I have not mastered it myself yet, and that will be true for many other players as well. Yeah, looking forward to playing with it more for sure. Hopefully get better at the boat as well. Been having a pretty hard time on the map. Just like on grounds in the first 2 months, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing better at grounds now. The same will eventually happen for the boat as well. Yeah, that will be that, and see you tomorrow or in 2 days for that. Thanks for watching.